Howdy folks, I want to show y'all a great way to cut your board down to save you some actual wood. Okay, you know, most people, they'll get a board like this. Now this here used to be a 2x10, but I've cut a lot of it off or whatever, and you know, saved my wood. Anyhow, most people will try to cut it this way. You know, they'll cut so much, get the length of their saw blade on their table saw, and they'll cut so much of it off, and then they'll run it that way. You might get a couple of pieces of board out of it. That's great for, you know, if you're wanting to waste a lot of wood, I guess. But anyhow, what you do is you cut your board to a certain thickness. Make it thicker than what you're actually wanting. If you have a planer, making it thicker than what you're actually building. That way you can run it through the planer. You can make it thinner and make everything on both sides smooth and everything like that. That way you're not doing a lot of sanding. You're still going to do a little bit of sanding, but not nearly as much. But anyhow, that's how you can cut your board to make it where you can make several pieces out of it. And then, you know, if you get your board and you see that little groove right here, well, because, you know, when you cut your board, you want to put them together, glue them together, and, you know, you make a bigger board out of it. You get to do more projects. Anyhow, take it to your router table, get you a straight bit, run it right through there, that way it's flat on each end, on both of your boards. Then you glue them, then you clamp them, and you won't see that little seam after it's ran through the router bit. Okay. You know, some people, they'll try to go through there and pick out, you know, the boards. Like, they'll try to match it up. Like, for instance, you know, you got these two boards, you know, they match, you know. And which you can already see, I've already went through the router table and everything like that to get where you don't have that part. So I'm gonna have to run them two back again. Sometimes you might have to run it a couple of times, which, you know, that's fine. But then you'll have boards like this, especially out of cedar, that, you know, they don't match. You know, especially if you're going to make a jewelry box or anything like that, they're not really matching. But, you know, you just pick through your wood and you kind of make it where not where it looks identical, but kind of similar to each other. That way it turns out really nice and really pretty. But anyhow, that's, I guess, a tip for no beginners or for anybody, I guess. Anyhow, y'all have a good day. Be safe. Be crafty. Build something.